All right, good morning. We're out here in the beautiful Johnson Valley, about to enter the Rodman Mountains area, try to find the Rodman Mountains inscriptions and petroglyphs. So it's going to be a journey, and looking forward to taking you guys along. Here we go. So we heard about the Rodman Mountain petroglyphs from a buddy of mine who has been all over California and knows a lot of the kind of hidden spots. And he just said this area is remarkable, and we've been looking forward to coming here for a couple of years now. So we'll see what we can find. The Rodman Mountains lie north of the popular Johnson Valley OHV area in the Mojave Desert and were home to indigenous people as far back as 12,000 years ago, evidence of which is still present today. Established in 1994, this 32,000-acre wilderness is one of only 7 core breeding areas for raptors in the California desert. You might spot a golden eagle or prairie falcon if your timing is right. We're about a few miles into the Johnson Valley Road, and it's looking good. Weather's warming up. It was about 36 back in Lucerne Valley, and now it's almost 52. It is 52, so weather should be good for a little romping around, and we're looking forward to seeing where the trail leads us today. Thought that road to the mine was the road to the petroglyphs. Now, that's not the case because it says keep out. So we turned on this canyon view road, and we're gonna try to explore and try to find the wash where these petroglyphs are. We don't know if we're gonna find it. It may be a dud day. Regardless, it's a fun adventure. All right, I think we officially made it to the Rodman Mountains area that we were looking for after a little bit of a rough road and a little bit of a detour, but we're about ready to go explore, and I think we'll have some good findings in just a few moments. By the way, as you notice, we've got the place all to ourselves. It's one of the benefits of getting out on the trail and exploring new places. All right, so we're gonna head up the wash here to that shelf of volcanic rock just ahead of us. At Inscription Canyon, the petroglyphs are in a similar type of arrangement where there's kind of a narrow wash, and that's where we found them. So let's see what we come up with. Upon exploration of these canyon walls, we came across signs of human presence, but none of which proved to be the ancient petroglyphs we were searching for. Though there are some beautiful modern petroglyphs, it is clear that visitors have extensively vandalized many of the rock surfaces upon which the petroglyphs lie. The Archaeological Resources Protection Act, which secures those resources for the present and future benefit of the American people, makes it illegal to excavate, remove, or otherwise alter these resources, which are an irreplaceable part of America's heritage. So, I don't know how to feel. We walked all around this place, and I think all we found were modern scratches, and did not find the ancient petroglyphs as we had thought we would. I'm not sure how to feel about that, whether we just read the directions wrong or whether they've all been removed by vandals. We're gonna keep looking a little bit, but you don't always find what you're looking for, but the adventure is an adventure nonetheless, and we're looking forward to heading out and seeing what else we see on the way. Well, our venture into the Rodman Mountains to find the petroglyphs was a fail. So we'll have to title this video Rodman Mountains Dud. But it wasn't a complete fail because we made it up here, first of all. We've been wanting to see this place. And two, we found just an amazing rock to have a picnic on. Check out that view. And what's better on an adventure than a picnic? So we spent the past 5 days journeying through the Mojave. We were at Kelso Dunes, and we went through Joshua Tree National Park and the Cadiz Dunes, and spent a couple nights in 29 Palms. And now we're actually headed up back to the Rodman Mountains, kind of through a back route, through Landers. There's the sign for Landers right there. As you saw earlier in this episode, we didn't have much luck finding the petroglyphs. But as soon as we left, we went online and realized we've been looking in the wrong place. So our goal today is to go back up to the Rodman Mountains and find those petroglyphs. So here we go. Let's see where we're led. So we are back in the Rodman Mountains, not far from where we were originally 5 days ago. I think our return journey is going to be a success. So we are entering the main canyon, and you can see some of the petroglyphs up on the wall up there. Narrows in. Looking forward to seeing what lies beyond. So here's one of the main tanks. As you can see, there's no water. You can imagine during a summer thunderstorm how that would fill up and probably last for many weeks. Go ahead and assert that this petroglyph here is a map of this canyon, with the wash coming down here leading out to the plains. I've seen this in other places. And then you have the mountain here that's next to the wash, and not sure what these peckings are, but they are fascinating to look at. Looks like we're coming to maybe the end of this canyon. Worked our way up. So with artwork, there's always room for the viewer's interpretation, and so too is this area, like an outdoor museum with no end of pieces in this exhibit. You could easily spend all day out here, weeks, months, years, who knows how long, studying and appreciating these, which is why it's so important that they're preserved and that folks don't come along and scratch away at them and take away from the experience of people who may have an interest in studying these types of landscapes. So it can be a little bit frustrating coming here and seeing these amazing petroglyphs and not having an answer as to what they mean, whether these were used to communicate or teach, or somehow communicate with, other people passing through here or future individuals. There's just no way to know. We can speculate. Part of that is what makes it fun to come up to a place like this and look around, and part of it's like, you'll never have the answer besides your own imagination. And there are plenty of theories as to what it all means. Until then, we just have to enjoy. So we are on top of the mesa here, above the canyon, and looking around for some geoglyphs. Not having too much luck with that. We've heard they're out here, but it's such a satisfying experience to come up into these mountains and see these petroglyphs and enjoy what people did thousands or perhaps tens of thousands of years ago and has been here ever since. Back in the car after a successful journey into the canyon at the Rodman Mountains, and we're taking a pause before we return home today to have a little celebratory Thanksgiving grilled cheese lunch. So happy Thanksgiving to you and yours, and enjoy whatever feast it is that you're gonna have today, tonight, and beyond. That is delicious. See you later.